Hi everyone, I'm Bonita and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking more in depth about arachnoiditis. I had a viewer ask me if I was in pain because they're in pain 24/7. So I thought I would address how frustrating it is at times that you cannot trust your body. This is something I guess that I'm learning to live with, and I'm learning to live with it the hard way because there are days thrown in here and there where I feel pretty good. And on those days, I sometimes will think, I can do something. I can lift this little crate real quick and like move it 6 inches over here somewhere else because I need it moved. And then I did that a few weeks ago, and for 3 weeks, I was in such pain, I couldn't stand it. I went to lift that little crate. I got it about 3 inches in the air. I couldn't get it where I needed to get it, and I had to drop it back in place. And just doing that, I was in pain for 3 full weeks. Going upstairs kills me, even if it's just a few stairs. I can go downstairs relatively easy, but I cannot go upstairs. When you go upstairs, you can feel in your lower back where you're using those muscles to try to go up, to try to lift your legs, which is hard with arachnoiditis, to go up each stair. And if you're carrying anything at all, it kind of messes with your balance, and it puts more strain on your back. And even going up without holding anything is really hard on that lower back. And I have a job where once in a while I have to go up some stairs or a porch or up some apartment stairs because I do home visits for seniors. And just having to go up a set of stairs, I will stop at the bottom of the stairs and have to mentally prepare myself because I immediately feel this overwhelm that I have 6 or 8 stairs I have to go up. And I know it's going to be painful. I know it's going to hurt later. And I know it's going to be hard for me to go up those without tripping, to make sure I lift my legs high enough. So I deal with a lot of those types of anxieties now that I can't trust my body. And then once I do that visit and I have to go back down the stairs, again, I have to concentrate fully. I have to hold on to a handrail. I have to make sure my balance is good. I have to take it one step at a time. And sometimes I have to just stop on the steps and try to gain my composure to make it the rest of the way. Because I will feel things pinch in my back, and sometimes they'll pinch in my back, and then that pinched nerve will stay there for weeks on end, and it will cause spasms up my back, down my leg through my sciatica, and I deal with it every day. So yes, I am in pain, and yes, I am frustrated that I cannot trust my body. And once in a while, when I have those good days thrown in, I think I can do this. I can climb on this chair to get something out of the top cabinet. I used to do it all the time. I cannot lift my leg high enough to climb on a chair. I can't get on my knees and then try to stand up on the chair. My back will not allow me to do anything like that. I can use a small little step stool, and that's as high as I can lift my leg. And if I try to go upstairs and they're higher than that, it almost makes me want to cry because I just can't do it. It is so difficult. And when I get in and out of my car, I have to lift my left leg into the car if I'm driving. I cannot lift it in on my own accord. So, yeah, I mean, these are some of the sad parts of arachnoiditis that we all deal with. Hopefully, if you have this, you're not dealing with it every day. Maybe you're just dealing with it once in a while. But my injury is such where I deal with it most every day. And then I use that acupressure pillow and that cushion that I showed you in some of my other videos. I'll leave the link in the description box. And when I get something pinched in my back like that after I've had to go up some stairs, I keep that in my car and I will move it around. And that acupressure, those little points, will stimulate different nerves in my back and give me some relief. And that is the only thing that has saved my life when it comes to trying to continue to work, is keeping that acupressure pillow in my car, because there's times I literally feel like I have to pull over and get out right now because everything's freezing up and everything's pinching and everything is hurting. But I grab that acupressure pillow, put it on my back, and I can get it to subside so I can get where I'm going without having to pull over. One of the most frustrating things that will set me back is my balance. And if I have any falls, falls at this point in arachnoiditis can be detrimental. And I know that. And I have had some slips and falls, not very many since I had this happen to me, but I've had them happen a few times. And it does not pay to not be on your feet. If you land on the floor, all that pressure and that blow goes to your lower back. And one of the last times I fell, I didn't even know if I could get back up. I was in so much pain. I could have sworn I broke something. And it took me quite a while to gain my composure to decide if I could even get back up. And I did get back up, but then again, I hurt for weeks on end. In fact, I think this one maybe went into even a couple of months that I hurt because I'd had that fall. So I think healing time takes longer. Time to try to regain any type of strength that you were building takes longer anytime you have a setback like this. It used to hurt me to lay down. I hear a lot of people say they spend a lot of time in bed, and I thought, I can't lay in bed. It hurts my back too much. I wasn't getting good sleep. But my doctor that I finally got in to see at KU Med Center in Kansas City put me on amitriptyline. And amitriptyline is for chronic pain relief. I take one of those before I go to bed. It's only 10 milligrams. And it has helped me be able to sleep, and it has helped my pain at night when I lay down. I am so thankful for that. I feel like that has been my light at the end of my tunnel, getting that amitriptyline and getting that muscle spasm and muscle relaxer from my arthritis doctor. Those two things together have improved the quality of my life tremendously. Now, I don't use that muscle relaxer very often, but if I feel the spasms start to go up my back, where like my whole back is just freezing into a bent, painful shape, I will take one of those. And sometimes I have to take more than one when it gets like that. So that one is called tizanidine. And again, I'm on a very low dose, and I don't take it every day. I'm allowed to take it up to 3 times a day, but it does make me sleepy. And so I only take it as needed. My doctor knows that, and he says that is absolutely fine. Standing hurts me terribly, especially if I'm holding anything. Like my job requires me to hold a clipboard and write on it. Just holding that clipboard, and that kills my lower back. And it sounds silly because it weighs very little, under 5 pounds with the stuff that's inside of it, because it's a closing clipboard. But just holding it will kill my back. Within about 10 to 15 minutes, I am in tremendous pain unless I have a way to lean that clipboard on the back of a chair or something like that, just to take the little bit of weight off of my arm. That is how sensitive my back is. Walking also, if I'm not on a flat surface, and I mean completely flat, like cement surface, I start hurting almost immediately. If I'm trying to take a walk out on the edge of the road and it's slanted just a little bit, I will have so many muscle spasms and cramps and have to stop and bend over and stretch it out so many times in just a few hundred feet that it's hardly worth to even leave the house and try to take those walks. But if I can walk on a flat surface, or even if I take my cane, the cane makes all the difference in the world. It takes that weight off of my back, and it helps me balance and not walk at a weird angle because I'm in so much pain, and it really does keep me from hurting afterwards if I use it. We all hate to use assistive devices like that, me included. It's embarrassing to me. I don't like to use it, but if I'm going on a longer walk, you bet I am going to take that cane, because the pain that I have afterwards, if I don't, is not worth it. So pain reminds us of our limitations. And I think in a way that's a good thing, because when I hurt for 3 weeks after I lifted that little crate, my husband said, I hope you will know next time not to try that. I hope you will come get me. Don't try that. It's just not worth it. And he's right. He's right. It's not worth it. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I'm getting weaker. There's less things I can do every day. And I don't want to keep adding to the few things I can do. I want to increase my strength and have more things I can do. But maybe that's just not realistic. And when I have pain like that, it reminds me that, hey, you really shouldn't be trying these things. You're just making it harder on you over the next few weeks, and it really wasn't worth it just to try to lift that. But my brain will tell me, you can lift this just real quick, real quick. You are feeling okay right now. It's just a few inches, you can do it. And then when I tried it, oh my gosh, I was sorry I tried it immediately. So when you have that pain, try to listen to it. Think about what set it off, and make plans in the future to either try to avoid those situations or do them in a different way. We need to be gentle with ourselves. We need to listen to our body, and we need to not let this disease win. And I know they call it a disease. To me, it's more like a condition. Mine was caused by a physician error. Many of you are in the same boat, or maybe it was caused by an accident. But again, for us to have any quality of life, we have to listen to our body. So I hope you have a good, pain-free day, and thank you for watching.